Hello, my name is Patricia O'Laughlin and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and a registered art therapist. I want to talk to you a little bit about my approach. That way you'll have a sense of who I am as a therapist before you come in. I prescribe to three main theories: psychodynamic therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, and something called interpersonal therapy. Psychodynamic therapy is the belief that what happened to us in the past affects us in the present. That by understanding the past, we can understand where it might be being triggered in the present, and thus be more present in the moment. Cognitive behavioral therapy is about thinking and defenses. We develop certain thinking patterns and defenses along the way that help us cope. Sometimes these thinking patterns get in our way. They cause us to have a lack of communication with those we love, or cause us to make decisions that might not be in our best interest. One example of this I always like to give is called black and white thinking, or also called all or nothing thinking. It's basically this or it's this, but there's nothing in the gray. That kind of thinking really makes us anxious. It can give us a feeling that we don't have any control. The third theory I use in my practice is called interpersonal therapy. That's the idea that society gives us certain roles that we're supposed to play, and sometimes we come up against those roles and they don't feel right. That can make us feel uncomfortable and cause us different kinds of identity questions and stress and anxiety. Within my practice, I use 5 primary interventions. Talk therapy, which is basically talking to each other, requires insight and trust. Art therapy. Art therapy is engaging in the art process, not to make an amazing art product that goes on the wall, but it engages a different part of the brain that allows for expression and insight. I use something called EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization reprocessing. It's a specific kind of therapy that is very helpful with trauma. I also believe in mindfulness, that using meditation and slowing down helps decrease anxiety by calming the nervous system. I also use something called the here and now experience. I believe that the client and the therapist relationship is a microcosm for what happens outside of the room and can be very informative in helping the client learn about themselves. When I do couples therapy, I prescribe to the idea that each person's individual attachment with their family of origin intersects with the attachment history of the couple, and that both of those things need to be explored and understood in order for communication and intimacy to be restored in the relationship. I offer no-fee initial consultation so people can get a sense of who I am and so they can ask more questions about these theories. I know that they're complicated. Please feel free to give me a call or email me with any questions. Thank you.